Jason, Hollis Outdoors. I've had a super busy day today. This is actually starting in the afternoon. It's kind of windy. It's laying down a little bit. I think it's trying to blow some more cold air in, but I'm going to kick back and see what we can see this evening. I got something I'm going to show y'all real quick. Alright, so that first deer that we got the other day with the new K-Mag, the Bear Kodiak Magnum, I got it with this big Simmons. I think it's the Land Shark or whatever it is. It's the 165 grain one. I can't remember all the names. But this is the actual broadhead. I put it on a different arrow because my feathers were slicked down. But these things are pretty hard to sharpen because they're curved. And I saw a guy, old Jeff Phillips, the other day with Instinctive Addiction Archery, showing how he sharpened them. He had a jewel stick. I jumped on Amazon and ordered this. I guess it's like a diamond or whatever it is, but it's kind of half mooned on both sides. So you can get in here with this arrow. And it's always on it because it's curved and the broadhead's curved. So that's one reason I slipped right up here. I was running a little late. I'm just going to sit here and kick back. If we get lucky, we do. If we don't, we don't. And get this broadhead back sharp. Because I really liked what this head did on that doe. I wish I could have showed all that because it was good. I really think with this little bow, dead broadside, it's going to slip right through because it pretty much went nearly the whole length of her body and almost come out. But that's why we didn't have just a super blood trail, because the arrow stayed in her. And I'm kind of glad it did because I didn't want to lose my arrow, my broadhead. Anyway, I'm going to sharpen on this and then we'll see if we see any deer. About 8 or 10 yards. I put that camera in the window, making sure I got the shot on camera. And when she was kind of facing me the whole time, and when she turned and got right, I would have shot the camera, so I just had to let her walk off. this evening. I am late. Didn't get to go this morning. Had a lot going on today. I saw some deer moving through the pines about the time I got up here and they left. I probably would have been better off just skipping this afternoon, but I didn't. So we're here now. We'll see what happens. I'm not sure what I got on film the way I was trying to get the camera. That was a monster doe trying to work in here, and I guess the wind kind of swirled just a little bit. She was just getting enough of it that made her nervous and she left, but man, she was huge. She looked like she weighed 150 pounds. Big old doe. Alright y'all, we are locked and loaded. It's about 29 degrees this morning. I hadn't even opened the window yet. I've been opening my window. We're going to be able to hear the loggers this morning right on our property line. They've been logging for several days, but I'm pretty close to them this morning. It sounded like that cutter was close. It's so still this morning. When we open this window, it's probably going to sound like he's in this blind with us. We're going to sit a little while and see what happens. This morning, sitting on the ground, it's warmed up and it's foggy. This morning. It's early, it ain't even 7 o'clock. That's kind of the plan I had right there, is to get a doe early this morning, and man, have we not got some monster does. God, these does are huge. Ain't gonna be much tracking job there, but I'm still gonna get Spur out, collar him up, and I don't know, start 100 yards or so from where she is and let him go find her. Keep his mind right. I'll show y'all in a minute. I come down here with my Millennium chair. I like hunting on the ground. It's tough sometimes. But I got the pine tree in front of me. And this is some stuff that they thinned this summer. And right across the road is where I burned the other day. I had one cedar tree that I couldn't see down the road about that big around. I cut it, laid it in front of the tree, and then I took a limb from some kind of oak tree that was down and laid it in front of me. As long as nothing came behind me, I think that's going to be pretty good. Use the tree to prop on. I wanted to bow hunt right here, but after thinning and after I burned for sure, it would have been perfect. That's where we set up one time about a foot off the ground. It would have been perfect, but since I burned it, there ain't no cover. So anyway, mission accomplished. I still like shooting with that rifle. Sometimes the bow's fun, but that rifle ain't bad neither. Oh, I just saw some. It's in the, like right at 59 still hate it, and it's kind of a good day to take a doe. Them big old bugs might move, but not as likely. I tell you what, you gotta watch it. Them fawns are so big too, boy. They are huge. I've heard a lot of people say over the years they won't shoot a doe with a fawn, but man, this time of year, they're geese. They're eating. I mean, even bow season, they'll be fine. And as many does as we need to shoot. If you just shot ones that didn't have fawns, you couldn't get it done because most all of them, we got a heck of a fawn crop this year. But I tell you what's tricky. We've shot quite a few does, and some of the fawn come out by itself. And if it ain't got nothing compared to, gotta be careful. Which it don't hurt my feelings if you happen to shoot this year doe. The thing you gotta watch is shooting a button bug. Cause I like that age structure. I want pretty old does down to young does if you shoot all your old does. So I don't know, it's kind of a tricky situation. You just kinda gotta get deer to keep the balance right. Like, I'm fixing to go get spur, and then ain't no track, but he'll think he did something if I start 100 yards or so down the road. It's pretty fun sitting on the road. I didn't hurt a thing. Didn't hurt our shooting houses. That's the tricky part I'm trying to figure out is how to take this many does and not disturb the place. So I kind of jump around every day, sit on a road like this, and don't like doing it much in the afternoon. I will with my bow, some with my rifle, but I try to pick my spots. I've seen people shoot 15, 20 does on one field, and man, it's like it runs that field for several years. Anyway, I'm gonna quit rambling. I'm gonna show y'all my setup though before I leave and pack up. Alright, here's my setup. I laid this limb in that cedar bush. I got some pretty good cover. The camera was just barely sticking up and maybe my head. That's pretty good. I don't know, she was about 80 yards or so. Alright, got old spur collared up. Tried to do a little work anyway. It's wired up right out of the box for sure. Come on, spur. Get in there. Alright, this wasn't much to it. He run right up the road to it. Wagging that tail. Good boy, Spur. That a boy. Yeah, it is. That is. Yes, sir. You liking that, ain't you? Huh? You liking that, ain't you? Good boy. Alright, y'all. That was kind of quick, fast, in a hurry this morning. Kind of what I wanted to do in this heat. Kind of get it done, get out of here. We'll see what this is. I think it's supposed to storm this evening. We'll have to see. I got a few things I need to do, and may come back down and kind of see what it looks like. But I had never done, I told y'all this before, just a ton of hunting on the ground, but that's fun with a bow or a gun. So anyway, we'll catch y'all on the next one.